Hey guys, today we're going to solve the 55th problem jump game that says you are given an integer array nums. You are initially positioned at the array first index, and each element in the array represents your maximum jump length at that position. Return true if you can reach the last index, or false otherwise. And you're giving as an example the left number 23114, and it's true because if you start from the number 2 you can go to 3 and then you jump 3 steps 1 2 3 and go here to the last index. In short, this problem says if you start at the index 2 and you can and at that position you can jump to 3 positions to its right. So from 2 you can run from 2 you can jump to 3 and 1, and from this one you can only jump to this one, and from this one to the 4, but from 3 you can jump to 1 2 and 4. And the thing is, starting from 2, can you reach the last index? This problem is way more easy than it seems. So I have here a few examples. First, if your list of numbers only have one number, then you are going to return true because you are already in your last index element. So if the list of numbers only have a number, an item, return true. This is the first thing you must know. Second, how can you know that you can reach the last element? First, you are going to start at your first element and hold that value in a variable. Let's call it, for example, a jumping power. So let jumping power equals num num at position 0. So our jumping power, let's call it just jump power, or just power equals 1, and also you are going to take an index. You are going to take a, well, actually you are going to hold this value with the value pointer. So you are going to create a pointer and you are going to put that value to 0. After that, you are going to check if we have jump power. Then you are going to first decrease jump power by 1, and then move your pointer to its right, to the right. Okay, so currently you have a jump power of 1, so you can jump here, and now your pointer go from 0 to 1, and now you need to check if your pointer equals the last index. Then you are going to return true. So because this pointer equals to our last index, we are going to return true in this example. And let's have this example. Here we have a 0 as the init variable. So here our jump powers equals 0. So remember that you need to check if we have jump power. If we have, you are going to increase your power by 1, check the pointer to the right, and I forget that. And finally, you're going to check if your pointer equals to the last index, then return true. So if this is not, so if we don't have jump power, if we don't have jump power, you need to return false. Okay, and now let's see this. Now you have your jump power, the value 3, and your pointer is going to be 0. And now you are going to move your right pointer to the right. Now your pointer equals 1, and decrease your jump power by 1, so your jump power is now 2. And now check if your pointer equals the last index, then you're going to return true. No, so this is not equals to our index, but we haven't reached our last index, so we need to create a cycle here. So while we have jump power, we are going to increase jump power by 1, check to the right, and finally we are going to do this. So we have jump power, so decrease jump power by 1, so we have 1 of jump power, pointer to the right, so pointer to the right, and check if your pointer equals the last index, then you're going to return true. Because it's equals to my last index, I'm going to return true. And let's do this last example, then we are going to do the code. Okay, so first my jump power will be 3, my pointer is equal to, so while we have jump power, decrease power by 1, pointer to the right is equal to my last index, no, so let's move. Okay, now my jump power equals 1, my left pointer equals 2, we are not at our current index. Then we have our jump power to 3, our pointer to we have our jump power to 0, our pointer to 3, but we haven't reached our last index. So how can we solve this problem here? So I want you to notice something. First, here from the index 3, you can jump to the index to this element right here. And now from your index 2, you can also reach the last index. From this element 1, you can reach this, but from this even right here, you can move to this index right here. So I want you to notice this. Here you have a jump power of 3, so you can reach right here. Here you have a jump power of 2, so you can also reach here. And here you have a jump power of 1, and I want you to notice that here this element 3 will have a jump power of 1, 2, but here our jump power will be 0, but our current item will have our jump power greater than 0, 1, and here we can move to the right and go to your last index. So we need to also need to add another condition. The other condition is, okay, so the other condition that we need to fulfill is that if or if our actual listen is greater than our jump power, we are going to put at our jump power or our current item. So finally, if our item is greater than our jump power, we are going to put our we are going to put it at our jump power. Here we have a jump power. We have a jump power of 3. Here we have a jump power of 2, and this item have a jump power of 2. They are the same, so we are not going to do anything. Here we have a jump power of 1, and this item have also a jump power of 1, so we don't do anything. And finally, we have a jump power of 0 here, but our element have a jump power of 1, so we are going to put this element variable at our jump power. If the element had a jump power of, I don't know, 2 or 3, we are going to put that. Let's say, for example, this element had a jump power of 3, then we are going to have a jump power of 3. So move, and we finally have reached of item. So that's all the things we are going to do. So let me copy this. Okay, and let me comment all this. Okay, so first, if the list of number only have an item, return true. So if nums.length equals 1, you are going to return true. Okay, that's the first thing. Second, you need to create these two variables, jump power and pointers. So jump power will be the first element in our list, and our pointer it's going to start at 0. Then remember that we need to create a while loop. So while we have jump power, then we are going to decrease jump power by 1. So jump power minus. Then you are going to move your pointer to the right. So pointer plus. Check if your pointer equals the last index. Then you are going to return true. Okay, so if your pointer is greater or equal, just because is greater or equals that nums.length minus 1, we are going to return true. Okay, then check if your pointer equals the last index, then you are going to return true. Okay, finally, if our item is greater than our jump power, we are going to we are going to replace it. Okay, so if our nums at position pointer is greater than our jump power, then our jump I already did it wrong here. Then our jump power will be equals to our item. Finally, if we don't have jump power, return false. Okay, So this will be continued as long as we have jump power. If we don't have jump power, we are going to return false. So let's test this code. This should be working fine. Okay, it's working. And now let's submit it. Okay, fine. It runs in this time in 3 milliseconds. If you submit it a few times, maybe you are getting a better result. Okay, it's 2 milliseconds. Perfect, better. And well guys, that's all for today. In a few seconds you are going to get the answers in Java, C++, and also in Python. That's all for today, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.